Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages. Marty here. Welcome to my Saturday morning cartoon. Today, on No Man's Sky survival mode, we have our intrepid explorer finally getting to the space anomaly. So the quest, it's pretty simple. The space anomaly beyond the system. There is a strange space station in this system, anomaly outside the day-to-day business of the Gek, Viking, and Korvax. It emits an anomalous signal as if it is speaking directly and exclusively to me. So the objective is to board the space anomaly, board the mysterious station, and speak to those aboard. All right, well then, here we go. So, when last we met, we managed to kill off our second character. He perished in a deep sea diving accident, unfortunately. That's my bad, I mean, obviously. There are dangers on every planet, in every atmosphere, in every environment. Basically, things will get you when you least expect them to. So, yeah, there you have it. So right now we're on our third character, and I pulled the trigger on survival mode because I was getting fed up with dying and losing my save, basically. So survival mode is similar. I think the inventory arrangement is the same as permadeath. However, you can die. You can die in any mode. Survival mode is a little more forgiving in terms of what happens to your saved game in that event. It doesn't just disappear, fortunately. I don't know why they do that. It seems a little counterintuitive. Having said that, it's a challenge, absolutely a challenge, and that was the idea when I first started. Was not just to play the game, but have a challenge. And my thinking on that has evolved to the extent that I'm now playing the game and just kind of showing, the ins and outs and all that stuff, and what various game artifacts and really the beauty of the game. I mean, you just take a look at the surface of this planet, and you can see that it's even at night, it's a strange and wondrous place. So, in today's episode, we're going to board the anomaly, and we're going to explore all its resources and the sentient life forms therein. Hopefully, anyway. If we have time at the end, we'll probably do one of the things that No Man's Sky offers up to its clientele, which is weekend mission. We'll go in and check it out at least and see what it's about. So every weekend in this game, you have an opportunity to complete a mission that you can obtain on the space anomaly. So obviously, since we haven't been there in this playthrough, we haven't done a weekend mission. So the weekend missions are, the gameplay, right? They're just not necessarily straightforward, but pretty straightforward gameplay. And you scan animals, you scan rocks, you cull creatures, it's all kinds of things you can save, rescue down pilots, that kind of thing. So there's all kinds of different things that they offer up on the weekend mission. I think they go through a kind of a rotating basically system of missions are fairly, mostly regular rotating system. But anyway, here we go. Without further ado, we'll just head off up into out of the atmosphere here and summon the anomaly. First thing I'm going to do, I guess, is basically show you how that's done. And there's the little pause showing that we're now out of the atmosphere. We'll just get beyond this asteroid field here and inch over this way. And here's how you do that. So on the PC, it's X key, and you press to the left once, F, and there it is. So it's kind of a space station. It is a space station, really. And so the reason it's anomalous is that basically it's not stationary like all the other space stations in the game. It can be summoned from once you summon it once, it can be summoned from anywhere in the universe, I think, or in the galaxy. And once you summon it, it remains where you summon it until you summon it somewhere else. So let's just get on board. Hostile scan. You can stay out there because chances are the hostile presence cannot see. And just think of this. This is kind of really cool. The artwork in here is quite extraordinary, I think. Kudos to the developers yet again. And so we just get out of our ship. And I'm pretty sure that we have just created a save right there when we get out of our ship. So this is it. It's where you come in down there to the left. And then you have all this. This is just basically aesthetic over here. I don't know that there's anything in there. But starting about right here, you got various things. There's a balcony up there. There's somebody up there. There's somebody right there we'll talk to in a minute. Then you can go up inside there. There's another balcony here with a couple of characters inside. There's this thing here. It's called the Nexus, and that's who or what you approach to get your missions. There's not just weekend missions. There's missions available all the time at the Nexus, and for various rewards, including Quicksilver, which is this stuff here, and basically that's the stuff right here, Quicksilver. I don't have any right now because I don't have any missions accomplished that rewarded me Quicksilver, and there is the Quicksilver dealer over there, so you can purchase all kinds of different items from him with your Quicksilver. And then finally on the right there's a ramp going up to several other characters on that side. What we'll do is we'll start over here on the left, and we will talk to Iteration Ariadne. And what you gotta say? Hello, light traveler. You are safe and so very welcome. Thank you. Iteration blah blah blah. A perfect fit. This place was designed to receive you. So ask about this place. Apollo and Nat are best equipped to describe this place between places. They are here, not far, just at the top of these stairs. And to the right. Yeah, got it. But I mean it when I say you are a perfect fit here. It's not a home for most, but a niche in the stars where you will always be welcome. And there you have it. Can I ask her another question, or it another question? Hello again, light traveler. Ask why they call you that. I meet so many travelers here, so many faces, yet all of us alike, all lured by the invitation of the stars. We all pilot our ships, our suits along the path that fits each of us best. I remember every light face. You might say I collect them. Even if you change your visage, I will remember you. And you can do that, obviously, with the... we'll get to that in a few minutes. I'd like to... journey milestone accomplished. Milestone drifter. Oh, okay. Just walking from my ship up here. Okay, very good. So, yeah. Let's see. What am I looking like? In a blue suit, yellow trim, fairly standard backpack. I kind of like this guy, actually. I might just keep him. Alright. Let's go in and talk to our friends here. He has the beacon over his head. Priest entity Nada. Destination reached. What are you saying, my friend? I am Priest entity Nada, Divergent Korvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design. A perfect bubble. Beyond the sentinels, beyond vengeful Korvax, Nada watches time come and go. Ask about Artemis. So Artemis has been contacting us. Traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. Korvax watches me. There is a patience and organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Okay, ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime. That's the planet they originated on, I believe. I don't understand why such things happen. Why we are alone. Now I am divergent. Convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo, friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada is happy. Yay, good for Nada. Everybody should be happy. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. Ask about Polo. Polo friend found Nada. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals. Makes others safe. Cool. Station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. That's me speaking, or the character, I should say. See, when you got these brackets here, that's the person you're speaking to, that's their dialogue. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free like Nada, to observe, to search. The sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Okay, thank you. Speak with Polo, friend, traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Alright, there's Polo. Polo was a geck. Friends everywhere. Only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis, friend, you are where they should be. Does not seem possible. But all things are possible. Such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Oh, okay. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps, spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Sure, absolutely. So this is the balcony I was talking about from down there. There's my ship. And the silver guy, the Nexus, and Ariadne, just right over there. So, first place we'll go is over to the left here. Here we have a teleportation device. This device, you cannot, as far as I know, you can't travel to the space anomaly with that thing, except in unusual circumstances. Pretty much on everyday gameplay, you that's not an option as far as I'm aware. There's another balcony with our friend Tethys. And Tethys, let's see what he got to say. He looks like a strange-looking being. Strange perfume surrounds this being. It is pleasant, if a little stale. They look startled when I address them. Oh, hello, new friend. We have not met. You know that it's traditional to introduce yourself in an exchange of units? Yeah, well, sure. Give 10 minutes. No biggie. Thanks. Well met. Bye now. Okay, see you later. I think he's involved somehow in the new Sentinel update. Somehow. Well, this fellow here is kind of the watcher of the portal there, that teleportation thing. Iteration Mercury. Hello, Mercury. Have you stood before a portal, stranger? Felt it leach the life from your skin? Felt your chest burning as its power starts to melt your very being? I'm not sure if I have. I'll say I have not. But not. Few have. Fewer still live to tell of it. I stood before the portal at Solith Prime, but did not cross the threshold. I reached out. Only the tip of my finger grazed the gateway. The next moment I awoke aboard the anomaly. I was transformed. The gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. Nod with respect. Mercury returns my nod. There is much understanding in this simple gesture. Indeed there is. So, the power, yeah, like I said, I think you can exit from here, but you can't normally. Oh, this is open. I didn't think so. Okay, so this is a special construct that we will use later in the game if we get to that point. And let's see, what does it say? Korvax simulation terminal. Data entity authorization required. Secondary simulation running. The machine hums, glowing with a life and power that unnerves me. The terminal is scrambled. Its display unreadable. Yeah, well, I don't have the authority, apparently, to interact with that particular artifact at the moment. Exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Collect earned. Oh yeah. The fellow with the Quicksilver, he has a bunch of things that I've purchased on other saved games, and they are available on this one. There are some pretty cool things that I'm probably not going to get at this time, but maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Iteration Hyperion, Starship Research. Let's see. What do you got, my friend? I know there's something that somebody has here that I really want really bad. I'm not sure which one it is. It's either this guy or yeah, it's not this guy. Teleport receiver I want. Economy scanner I want. However, I only have 488 nanites, so I have to be very judicious about my selection of upgrades here. See, this is all the technology that you can purchase for the Starship. The stuff on the right here is all weapons-based, and I don't buy any of that. The only thing I do like to use on the Starship is the photon cannon, and it's already equipped. So the only other one, photon cannon-based, is this thing here. Non-linear optics. I'll get that at some point when I have enough nanites. The rest of these things, meh, not so much. Phase beam, you can mine planet surfaces with the phase beam. You don't even have to step out of your ship. You can just zap the planet and gather resources that way. And of course, these are all the middle section here is engine-based upgrades, launch thruster hyperdrive, and of course the pulse engine upgrades over here on the left. And these are scanner, the 3 scanner based upgrades. So 150 for the teleportation. Now, the thing about teleportation devices is that you will likely be presented with that if you find a crash ship at some point. So Iteration Celine is the exosuit research specialist, and I think she's the one that has what I'm looking for. I heard whisper of your arrival, traveler new. I heard the singing of the drones, their clipped voices speaking in unison in a flesh anomaly. I will aid you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And here they are. Personal refiner is an extremely useful piece of technology. Something that fits onto your exosuit and basically, I just got enough to buy it. Basically allows you to refine stuff without having to deploy an outside refiner. So I'm going to get that. That's the first thing I want to get. And now, it never used to bump you out of this interface. Traveler new, your suit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you. Yes, that's what I'm here for. So I have very few nanites left now, and I can't buy anything else here that, except for, maybe I can. Shield lattice. Actually, I'm going to go over and talk to the, first thing I'm going to do is obtain this exosuit upgrade. I'm not sure if it's every 24 hours or whatever, but there is an upgrade available if you choose to buy it. This device is similar to the one on the space station. You can purchase an exosuit inventory upgrade slot. I think that kicks in every 24 hours of real life. So, Iteration EOS is the multi-tool technology merchant. Yes, multi-tools. Yes, so many multi-tools. Make them better, faster, make them more. Okay, let's see what you got there, big guy. So, what the item I like to use is the scatter blaster. It's like a shotgun. I'm more of a short range or mid-range kind of utilizer, if you will. So these two pieces here are what I'm looking for. I've also lately been using the pulse spitter, which is very interesting technology as well. I would have liked to be able to get this thing here. Let's see. Yeah, you're likely going to be. You can find some of this stuff on Planet at times if you're lucky, and if you prefer, you can just come up to the space station and buy it. Before I buy anything else, I'm just keeping in mind that I have only 128 nanites, and this will consume the rest of that reserve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that in mind, and I'm just going to go over to the right here to the synthesis laboratory. Now this is something like the device that I have on my base. I think it may contain. Yeah, this page is the same. And I don't have enough nanites for the Atlas Pass. That's one thing I would have liked to get as well. But I can obtain that in other ways as well. So we'll explore that. And this page. So it's the same interface as you get on when you beat open the doors of a manufacturing facility on planet surface, and you solve the puzzle on the terminal. It gives you the same. If you're looking for technology, then it gives you the same interface here. All these various things. So obviously I can't buy anything here. So I may as well just okay. So let's just visit the last fellow here in the technology section. Iteration Perseus has exocraft upgrades, and basically that's for like surface level units. There's various units that you can build. There's a submarine. There's a Colossus, which is a large buggy. There's there's several other ones. The Minotaur. Minotaur is is like a large. I think that's the large robot. But anyway, we'll get to that. I don't have a tendency to use these as much as probably I should. They can be useful in certain scenarios for sure. You can use these to find various things like buildings you're looking for, crashed ships, or something like that. So, yeah. So let's see. Good morning, Jake. Half an hour in, and I'm just acknowledging you. Sorry about that. I haven't popped in my chat yet this morning. There it is. Getting all caught up in the minutia of the day, which was to access this space station. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to step out of this, go back to the fellow here that has the scanner. Is it the scanner thing he has? Yeah. So multi-tool upgrade, a powerful lateral processor inserted into a multi-tool scanning system allows the device to recharge at a significantly improved rate. Oh, we'll go with that. It doesn't install anything. It's just a blueprint that allows you to install something. So this guy also has access to this device here, which is it's in every playthrough that I've done. This thing is like a cheap C-class weapon / tool. It's obviously better than mine, but still, and it's more expensive than what I can afford, regardless of its class and accoutrements. Nevertheless, it is available if one should seek that. And last thing in the technology section is the construction research station. So this is similar to the one I got on my base. Yeah, the one across the way there is not something that comes with the base. It's the interface that you get to if you solve the puzzle at manufacturing facilities. This is the one that similar to the one on the base, but this one has a lot more stuff. So there's I don't know, 10 or 15 pages of these things. Prefabs, small prefabs. This is the one that's most interesting to me. I gotta be careful of what I choose here. Again, I've got 32 salvage data, so some of the bigger things that I really want are like very expensive in terms of these units. I do want the galactic terminal and the landing pad for my base. I want access to that technology to be able to build those on my base, but there's other things I want as well. Let's see, so that would be 21. That would leave me with 11. I was thinking there's also here are the exocraft. This is the exocraft page here, so you have the Nomad, you have the Minotaur, which is the robot, you have the Nautilon, which is the submarine, and the Pilgrim, and the Colossus is a very large buggy. So when you buy these technologies, you can build these on your base as well, and summon the associated exocraft. use them however you wish. I'm hoping we'll get to that at some point as well. It's fun. I mean, depending on what the nature of your base and stuff, one of these could definitely be useful. And the nature of your gameplay. I mean, if you're looking for crash ships to salvage and scrap, there's a couple of items there that could be useful. So here's more of these kinds of things, prefabs, except these are underwater. So you can build stuff underwater. Pretty cool. There's missions that actually ask you to do that, and if there's one today, I might pick it up. We'll see. So, continue on down the line. There's all this what I call fluff. Decorative stuff. You can decorate your building with a lot of different things. Furniture, posters, flags, tables, chairs, blah blah blah, all kinds of different things. Some of these things are relatively newer, introduced with various upgrades to the game. I find this particular section, the lighting is a little lacking in terms of when you install lighting in your base, it seems very somber. I'm not sure how to fix that. Have to demonstrate at some point, I guess. So here's the other section that I was hoping to get to. I said I had 11 left right now. The wiring doesn't cost anything to buy, so I'm just going to go ahead and click that one. So the two more important sections here are the power on the left and the mining stuff in the middle here. Now, if I have 11 left, I don't have... Yeah, it's unfortunate you have to purchase the biofuel reactor first because, frankly, it's not. I don't find it particularly useful, but it is what it is. And since I have okay, let's just go back and get those other two pieces first, and we'll just scan through the rest of the items here. So this is all agriculture, agroponics kind of related items here. You got various plants on the bottom right, and the trays here to put the plants in. So there's part of your missions here in the game is to grow stuff. Maybe we'll get to that. Maybe not. We'll see. So here's some more building materials. This is the timber structures, the timber roof, stone structures, stone roofs, alloy structures and alloy roofs, and some more what they call primitive shapes here. These are very useful as well, these storage units. Now, I'm not sure, I don't remember if you actually have to purchase these or you can just build them when you get a freighter, and they will be accessible then. We can certainly explore that at some point, but I don't have enough salvage data to pick up this just yet. But these are very useful. If you have some on your base, you can store a bunch of stuff in these things without having to encumber your inventory with them. Alright, so we're back to the beginning, the prefabs, the small stuff. So here are the two items I really wanted to pick up in this section. I wanted the save beacon, but I'm thinking I have access to a small save pod. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that when I get back to my base. Exocraft, aquatic structures, all the aesthetics, and finally the power. Okay, if I have 11 left, I will purchase the solar panel and batteries. That will allow me to power my own teleporter on my base. So a base teleporter will allow you to teleport out. You don't need one to teleport in, but you certainly need one to teleport out, which is can be very convenient. So as you saw, I ran out of salvage data, so it would take me out of the terminal. That's fine. So how are we doing here? We got very few nanites left. We didn't buy any ship technology, so there's nothing new available here. Multi-tool, there's no space available, so that item that I did get, I can't install just now. I'm going to have to hit up some manufacturing facilities to gain additional inventory space for my multi-tool. And hopefully that Atlas Pass V1. Alright, so what about the exosuit? Yeah, so I had the hazmat glove that I picked up somewhere, and as well as the personal refiner that I really want to install. Let's see. May as well put them here, I guess. Let's see, do I have chromatic metal, sodium nitrate? I don't have any of the materials to make this stuff. I don't have enough of the materials, I should say. Yeah, so that's where that comes in handy. You don't have to scooch outside of your comfort zone to be refining stuff. You can stick it right into your personal refiner. Alright, so Nada and Polo are over there, and they help you along with the main mission. They help you, they direct you to various objectives. And these guys here, these 4 units in here, will assist you in purchasing the various technologies for your exosuit, starship, and multi-tool, and also for your exocraft, should you choose to use one. And of course, there's the technology station and the other one in there. So this is the final location in the space station. We'll start over here on the right, and we'll make our way around clockwise. So Iteration Gemini, he's kind of like a traveler who just sits around. He's always here. Hello, have we met? I don't believe so. I'm Gemini. This is her Hesperus. Ask about Gemini. Me? I'm just staying here just for a little while. Polo and Nado are very kind to all their friends. I'm sure they are. Gemini glances towards the being at their side, their golden eyes contemplative. If it weren't for Hesperus, I'd probably still be alone out there, drifting from world to world, entire galaxies to discover and no one to share it with. I've never found genuine company in the others, even the Gex, for all their talk of friendship. They all seem to want something. Hesperus is different. They've been a true companion to me. It was a pleasure meeting you. Say hello if you pass through again. We'll be right here, more than likely. Yes. From what I understand, you are always here. Hello, Hesperus. Looks like a fellow with an eagle face, or not an eagle face, an owl face. Salutations. Their sharp-eyed being stares at me. Pardon me, unblinking. They tell me their name, Hesperus, but brush through their words as though nuisanced by the introduction. Their focus is on me. Tell me, stranger, who exactly are you? A wanderer? A traveler? Say you are a traveler. Hesperus' mustache quivers when I mirror the term they have chosen, traveler. The word hangs in the air. Interesting. I believe we tread parallel paths, you and I, and yet, quite impossibly, we have met. Let us not make this our only encounter. Alright, we'll be back and talk to you at some point, I suspect. So the next item we encounter is the appearance modifier. And this unit allows you to, obviously, change your appearance. So, for those who are so inclined, you can choose between any of the existent life forms in the universe, in this universe, which is the Gek, the Vy'keen, the Korvax, and a Traveler. So, within each one, of course, you have a number of different iterations that presets, as it were, that you can choose from. So, you know, there's quite a variety of different shapes and forms that you can take on. All kinds of different things here. And as far as travelers are concerned, you're kind of almost looking for them on space stations, because they, if you interact with them often enough, they will, or if you interact with them twice, I should say, they will offer you, for 100 nanites, they will offer you the location of their grave, because they're all dead for some reason. And what that does basically is it gives you the location of a glyph. Okay, so what am I going to choose here? Green and black? Let's go with green and black. And green and black with pink trim. No, white trim. Yeah, alright, green and black and white. My quasi-monochromatic friend here. So the torso will be green, black, and white. The armor, which is the blue thing in the middle, will be green and black. Oh, wait. There's more. Depending on what you choose, of course. Yeah. They're so similar. You can choose different kinds, right? That looks like a gek thingy. Now there's a fifth one here, which I have already purchased from that Quicksilver dealer downstairs there. I'm gonna deal with that at some other point. We'll just go with this one for now. Call it green and black, and give it a third color. Okay, so the shoulder pads are white in this one. That's fine. Gloves, same thing. You have a choice of a number of different. That looks like a gek glove. The number 3 is probably a gek. Let's go with green and black and white again. This looks more like blue for some reason. No difference. Whatever. Pads, D-pads, gek again. This looks like Korax maybe. Just like these plain Jane ordinary ones. And this is just the different color stylings. And again, this is not really relevant to the gameplay. It's just a personal preference, kind of however you want to put it in here. Oh wait, no, I'm choosing the wrong color here for these things. I'm choosing this turquoise instead of the green. Oh, like that. You know what? I like that. Let's go with turquoise. Yeah, there you go. Turquoise instead of green. Alright, legs, boots. Again, different styles of boots. Kind of like those. Kind of like these. Ankle stripes. Inner half. Outer half. Button highlights. Whatever. Okay. Well, that's all the different stuff you can get here. One backpack I did want to grab is the one thing I did want to grab from the Quicksilver dealer is the enhanced backpack. It's I'm gonna get that now, I think, actually. My banner. Let's make it no, can't see my name there on that. Alrighty, so there you go. That's my user ID. They should have something else there, but anyway, all good. Space helmet kind of motif. All good. Okay, so let's exit out of this go down and get the backpack. So before I visit these other areas, I'm just going to run down here and get the backpack from our Quicksilver dealer. I really want that. That's just a... It's Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. Expedition rewards. I think it's in there, yeah, because I've done all 5 expeditions, and there are some of the things that you get. Now, none of these expeditions are active now, so none of these rewards will be available if you start a game now. At least if you haven't already got them. If you've done the expedition and completed it, then you will have access to all these items in any of your playthroughs. So I'm looking for exotic companion stuff. So the 2 other main things available in here, as far as I'm concerned, are this thing here. The SSV Normandy SR1 is a frigate that you can get for your raider raider fleet, and the Golden Vector was a reward in another expedition. It's an S-class fighter, golden in color, and pretty decked out. I'm tempted to get that, but I won't get that just yet. So here is one of the jetpacks that was made available. Oh, is that it? There's 2. Right, well, we'll do that one. And go back up and equip that before we move on to the other 3 units in here that are... is this it? Yeah, streamlined jetpack. Alright. We said turquoise, black. Okay. That's fine. That'll work. Save changes. Oh, basically, here's what we look like now. Yeah, I don't know about that. Turquoise guy. I'll be Turk. Yeah, Turk. Whatever, buddy. Oh, okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other interesting artifacts in this space anomaly. One is the egg sequencer. So if you obtain an egg from Guardian creatures, you can modify its contents to genetically to give it alternate properties, weight, anatomy, coloring, personality, and so on, depending on what you place in these containers. Now I don't have an egg, so obviously I can't do that right now. Iteration Cronus is the cook here. Offer me your work, and I shall offer you my opinions. I promise I shall be honest. I do not promise you will be pleased. Yeah, again, I don't have any food items in my inventory, but there's nothing I can really offer him at the moment. This fellow here, Ares, this fellow, I keep calling them fellows, but I don't know what they are. I believe they're travelers, but I'm not altogether sure. Traveler hopes to make progress. Traveler tests themselves. That will help. In exchange, progress for progress. Or wealth, perhaps. Experience or materials, both valid today. Now, this guy might give me some nanites, so I might have to go back up and get some more technology in a minute. And to get the nanites, you have to transmit the milestone data, which is option 1 here on the right. Everybody gives me, you have so much, but do you understand? Not for me to know. Please take this. And 550. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good enough. That'll get me something for sure. I'll have to go back up and get a few things upstairs. In the technology section. So, Iteration Helios. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of this universe. How I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed. but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. So you transmit him the planetary data, and he thanks you, and thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have now. So he also gives me 150 nanites. So I'm going to go back up here and purchase a couple of extra items that I chose to forego in my previous tour through the technology area. Let's do that now. Not getting anything here. Do I have enough for your scatter blaster? I really want that. Thinking that's going to come in handy. I have 700 nanites. Okay, two things I really would like to get here is the scatter blaster and the survey device first. This is extremely useful too, the optical drill. I mean, you got to be picky and choosy until you start, accumulating nanites. So that's 8. No, that's sorry. It's 570 nanites for the two of that, which would leave me with 138 nanites. Okay, I'm just going to keep that in mind. 138 nanites if I pick up those two things. And, did I see something here I also would like to get? Oh, there's lots of stuff here I want to get. Now these 4 pieces down here, you can pick them up on the surface of planets, depending on the hazard that exists on that planet. On cold planets, you can pick up the thermic cold layer, so on and so forth. I want all this stuff, obviously, but I gotta be very choosy about what I get earlier on. So there might be something over here that's more useful, like that scanner I was talking about earlier, the ship scanner. How much did I say I had? 138, so it's not enough to get that. I'm going to take a chance and say that I'm going to get this teleportation device when I find a crashed ship. The couple of things that I really want also here are these two things here. Efficiency thrusters and the launch system recharger, which basically means I don't have to recharge my launch system every 5 minutes. And again, except for the weapons technology on the right here, I want all of this stuff here on the left, starting with the non-linear optics. So I will get the efficiency thruster now, and I'm going to scooch back, well, the technology anyway, blueprint, and I will scooch back over here and get the 2 items that I was talking about, the survey device and the scatter blaster. That will get me on my way. Yeah, see, it kicked me out of the interface there. It didn't use it stopped doing that at some point with an update, but then with the latest update it started doing it again. So now I'm back down to 18 nanites, 500,000 units, and here we have the launch system technology that I need additional resources to build. So I can always install it, but it won't be fully installed until I gather those 2 resources, the hydrogen jelly and the wiring loom. And as far as my exosuit is concerned, yeah, I have these 2 things here. And again, I need chromatic metal, sodium nitrate, and oxygen. I know where to get some of that stuff, but well, let's just do that now. See, we have a teleporter here on this space anomaly. so I can teleport to the local space station here. So again, that's it. That's the space anomaly. As you can see, a strange and wondrous place between places, with a number of different life forms and resources, etc. Oh, I did want to check this thing out too. I'm going to go down and do that before I decide what it is I'm going to do on my way out. Whether it's go to the space station or actually go on a mission. This thing may not hand me a mission immediately. From my previous playthroughs, I think that's normally the modus operandi, the MO of this thing. This is the Nexus, and so the first thing you'll see is a weekend mission. The terminal rejects my input, whatever its purpose it appears. I am not yet authorized to use it. I should find and speak to the inhabitants of the station before returning. Okay, so perhaps that's the first thing I should have done. Okay, so who else did I not speak to? I'm not sure if anybody I didn't speak to. What's that there? Okay, so that's on my radar. What is it? Learn an industrial unit. So I know that I have to install all that technology, so I'm just going to remove that. Learn an industrial unit. Industrial units, electromagnetic generators. Now, the thing about this is that I don't have enough salvage data to learn that technology. Basically, what it's asking me to do is asking me to come over to this this item here to learn something, but obviously I have zero salvage data, so I can't really learn anything, I don't think. Some cost zero salvage data, but let's see if we can find something here that costs zero. No, this one cost one. Costing stuff. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. So the industrial units are kind of like the mining, refiners, that kind of stuff. This stuff here, harvesters, mining unit, atmosphere harvester, so on. Again, I don't have the units to do that. I wonder if I'm going to be able to actually access a... Okay. I just wanted to interact with somebody here, just to see if that'll kick in the Nexus or not. Tried every possible iteration of the sequences here, so I'm not exactly sure if this will actually allow me to interface or not. Let's have a look. Nope, still rejects my input. Should find and speak to the inhabitants of the station before returning. So I just did that. I think I spoke to everybody inside. Alright, let's go back and talk to Nada and Polo there, just to see if they have anything for me. Why is my space anomaly? Speak with Nada. Okay, let's try that. See what that does for us. Perhaps that will allow us to interface with the Nexus. He's obviously expecting me to speak with him, so Nada and Polo trip between worlds. Worlds, there are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? I've seen quite a few of them. Nada wishes they could, Nada regrets much. Ask what to do. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity. Explore with others. Travel to great sites. Yes, indeed. There's much to do. Proceed as you will, traveler entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also. Even if you seek the Crimson Lyre, that would be the Atlas, I believe. Ask for help with exploration. Of course, Nada will mark your map with a great wonder. But take your time with the journey, find your pattern, speak to others on this station. They will have things to offer you also. Return to us whenever you please. Traveler entity, you are always welcome here. Whenever and wherever you please. Alright, so... Aha! New mission, community research, complete Nexus missions on the top left there. Okay, that's awesome. I think that's what it took to unlock the Nexus. Well, now when we interface with it, I believe it will show us, I believe it's 3 missions, 3 regular missions and a weekend mission on top. And again, you can do them or not. You only get to choose one at a time. And what it normally does is, okay, so it's 4 missions and then the weekend mission on top. So I was hoping to construct an outpost somewhere, the second one. So I'm going to take the weekend mission and we will attempt to do that. It's going to give me 1200 quicksilver and a fuel oxidizer for my fleet. Well, some of the more interesting rewards for these missions are, at least early game, are the Sentinel Brain, which allows you to build the scanner, the thing for your starship, the conflict scanner, which allows you to check out the conflict in a particular star system before going to it, conflict level. This other stuff I could not really care too much about. I mean, it's all useful, but let's just do the weekend mission. Normally, the weekend mission they send you off to a different star system. I'm not sure they direct you to a specific planet, but regardless, the idea is just to build a base and put a few things on it. So yeah, why not? Let's go. And that basically it also you're on a timer. The minute you click onto this thing here, you're on a timer. You're on a timer to get out of the space station, of the anomaly. New mission, terrestrial homes. Reach the target planet. Well, they do direct you to a planet, and you see down the bottom right down here you have 1 minute and 17 seconds to clear the space anomaly. And when I finish that mission, it will I will be brought back to the anomaly. I'll probably have to summon it from whence I am sent. So here I go to a different star system. That's usually how Nexus missions, at least the weekend missions, happen. So there's an unknown planet. Judging from the lack of bases on it, it's not the planet that it wants me to go on. Alright, so now I got the beacon down here, and that's where it wants me to go to create my base. I'm gonna see what kind of oh no, it's a violent planet. So okay, let's just see what the communicator's doing. That looks like Artemis. Where Artemis? Is there anyone out there? It's outside. Something's wrong with. Identify yourself. I tell the stranger that I can hear them. There is a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? See, you found a crashed ship. So this is the Artemis quest line. I tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID in the distress beacon. I begin to mention the anomalous space station. They cut me off. Hydration break. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... Ask where they are. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few months of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? You... It lied to me. It lied to all of us. The sound cuts out, but their face lingers on, silent, but it too fades into nothingness. This must be Artemis, and they are clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Alright, so that is the beginning of the Artemis quest. We are not going to pursue that at this time, because we have this thing over here to address. We are on a mission. The timer is only to get off the planet. Sorry, to get off the space anomaly. That first timer that we looked at. You have until, I believe, sometime Monday to complete the actual mission itself, as far as I'm aware. Okay, this is a volcanic planet, and there's a volcano right there on our left, and a few floating trees and rocks. Glitch. Yeah, so, habitable planet reached. Habitable, eh? Yeah, I wish. Land on the surface to begin construction. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look for a building. Now, before I go any further, did I actually purchase the... I did not purchase the scanner. Okay. Okay, so it'd be nice if I had enough nanites to purchase the scanning technology that I need to improve either this ship or my next ship. Maybe I'll just get my golden vector from previous adventures. That would seriously enhance my abilities here in terms of flying around and, well, gameplay really. At least ship-based gameplay. And I get to show off the rewards of having completed previous expeditions. Yeah, so when I first started playing in August of last year, 2 of the expeditions had already ran, and a few weeks into my gameplay, Hello Games decided to launch another one, and the Cartographer's Expedition. The first 2 expeditions, the rewards were the frigate and that starship, which were awesome. I think there was also this jetpack that I'm wearing, this backpack, kind of cool too, a streamlined backpack. Am I on an abandoned system? Weather, cinder falls. So it rains charcoal here. Sentinels are attentive, so what does that mean? Conflict level formidable. Wow. Destitute, so it's a level 1 star system. I won't be staying on this planet, I can guarantee you that. Oh, and it's red. Not sure exactly what that means, but That's not this system, is it? It is. Oh. Uncharted. Oh, God. There's no buildings on this planet. Stop looking then. Stop looking and start building. I don't even know if I have materials to do that. I think if the sentinels are too aggressive, I may have to abandon ship. Abandon the mission at least. Okay, let's just put down right here. Let's see what I can do. Alright, so position not saved in multiplayer. But when you do Nexus missions, obviously you don't missing components, so chromatic metal. Alright. Get back in my ship for a second here. Because I know that this stuff here, I'm pretty sure this stuff here refines into chromatic metal. But because I don't have enough to actually deploy the personal refiner, I have to deploy the portable refiner. Okay. Let's try to go down there. So there's my portable refiner. Throw a little bit of fuel into it.
Technology recharge.
Put in the activated cadmium, which turns to chromatic metal. And how much did I need? Build a base computer. I needed only 8. Okay. I can just grab that out now. Build a base computer. Why not? Just right here, right? And here's my base. Cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims to this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site. That's step 1 of the weekend mission accomplished. Now I think it's going to ask me to build a bunch of stuff too. You know, floors, walls, that kind of thing, right? And that's useful to get me out of the elements too, so not a bad thing. Build infrastructure. Oh, biodome. Did you give me the blueprints at least? Oh, magnetized ferrite glass. Yeah, good luck with that. Glass. Can I make glass? Please tell me I can make glass. Is it ferrite dust? No, silicon powder. Wait. Takes 40. I can't make glass, that's a good thing. How many do I need though? 5. Oh. Okay, so I need to dig. Where's my terrain manipulator? Yeah, better not touch those things or else we'll get a visit from our friends. You know, the ones I try to stay away from, basically. What we got going on here? Weird kind of life forms. Hello? How come I can't see that? He's right there in front of me. There he is. Okay. Just curious to know how many life forms are on this planet. 9. Nothing underwater, I don't think. Because obviously there's not a whole lot of water on this planet. Okay. What is that? Is that a new one? 200. dig underground like this, you get out of the elements, which basically means that you are out of the heat. 780 units earned. That must be from the scanning. Yeah. I don't need some glass, right? So I need 160 more of this stuff. This silicate powder. Dust. Push this stuff over here for now. Silicate powder. I need a bunch of this stuff, so I may as well just dig. No, that's out. So, yeah, just this digging through the dirt stuff. Everything, all the resources I gather here are basically silicate powder. Now that helps me charge my my multi-tool. This terrain manipulator is charged with silicate powder, and also it allows me to see how that works. Just come out of the hole there and you're in the elements. Go back in and boom. No longer in the elements. Not going to recharge. Oh, okay. So I need a little bit more. I need 160 minimum. Let's go this way a little bit. Now it's recharging. Let's see. Let's get the mining bead. Get some of this opportunity stuff going on here. Scan that plant over there for its carbon. I'm assuming carbon and mordite. Some of that. Gonna need that for sure. This is a tree, so it has carbon, obviously. Gather that material as well. I guess this is just like a lot of video games, you know, early game like this. You know, you're really struggling to find resources for whatever it is you're attempting to accomplish. In our case, it's building various base features. It's asking me to build a biodome. I suspect it may ask me to build some kind of planting items subsequently. We will find out shortly. That's a different tree. Look at that. That's bizarre. Carbon nonetheless. Stuff we need. Doesn't appear that I've woken up sentinels, so even though they are, what do we say? Attentive. They are not overly aggressive, or at least they don't appear to be. So we'll scooch over here and see if we can refine some more stuff into glass. And yeah. Oh, there's an animal.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Really, eh? Wow, that didn't take long. Okay, I'm just going to go back in my ship and let my shield regenerate, my hazard protection. And we got this going on. We got some basalt. Oh, cool. Basalt. And we need some... Should have got rid of this stuff. This is just trading materials. Yeah. I think that was from the ship I scrapped. Condensed carbon. Yeah, let's this inventory slot. That's just oh, carbon. Yeah, just carbon. There you go. All right, whatever. So is my life support. This is the one that drops like a stone. We have enough chromatic metal. To put these two things on, we need some oxygen and some sodium nitrate. How much sodium nitrate? We can refine some. We just need 20. We need more of that anyway to get drop pods. So let's refine some more glass, psyllium powder, and I want more pieces. Well, you can hear our doorbell going upstairs. I suspect I hear it nice and loud from the thickness of our floor and the ceiling. But we'll have the glass. There was something else I needed for that dome. I'll find out here in a second. So we'll put that here. That there. Let's see what else we need for the dome. Magnetized ferrite. So that will cost me 50 pure ferrite. Also need to refine, so pure ferrite. Wish I had more brain power. 25, so I need to refine 50 of this stuff. I need 25 of that. There we go. I don't know what else it's going to ask me to do. Oxygen. So you can get oxygen from hazardous flora. Let's see if I do a quick scan here. Sometimes it'll show me what's going on around me. Big red triangles. Well, that's a sentinel. Hazard protection falling. Alright, what am I good here now? Nope. 4 glass, 1 missing. I thought I already had one. Where'd it go? Did I not already make one? Technology. Huh. I thought for sure I had already made one. And now, of course, I do have enough for one more. That's what it was. I never even made it. My apologies. Lack of brain power work again there. So, yeah. Okay, so now we have enough of that. We will be able to make our biodome at least. And what I'm going to do is go into this external mode just to dump this. You know what? I'd like to put something different there. I have nothing else to put down. Dang. I'm just thinking if I surround like this, if I surround my my base computer with the biodome, let's just try it. I can always move it, I think. You know, it's asking me to put down a door. pure ferrite. Normally, how come I can't put a door on this thing? Can I not put a door on this thing? Oh. Let's just try. See what happens. Well, there's a door there. Okay, I'm just curious to see if that lets me into the biodome or not. It does not. I don't quite get that. Okay, let's throw on this piece here just to see what that allows us to do. I need to move that quick. Yeah, I don't know. This is just not the way I was expecting it to go. Alright, well, you wanted me to put that there somewhere, so there it is. What else? Curved corridors, 1 out of 2. Okay. Can I even put another one down? I don't have enough pure ferrite. Strange looking animal, huh? Animal nonetheless. Alright, pure ferrite. Where are we? There's some pure ferrite. Not sure that's going to be enough. Nope. Let's get some more. Still not enough. So, basically that's the nature of the anomaly Nexus missions. They send you off somewhere to do various things. Now, I guess the further you are in your playthrough, the more likely you are to accomplish the mission in a timely fashion. Sadly, this is very early in my current playthrough, so yeah, see, that should be able to snap right there. I don't understand why it doesn't. Oh, how about here? You snap there. That's weird. They're not snapping together. Oh. Okay, so I don't know. 1 out of 2. What? You're asking for another one? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is turning out to be a bit more of a chore than I expected.
Ground protection fully.
What are we doing here? Yeah, protection falling. How many of these things do I have?
Extreme heat damage detected.
Yeah, I get you.
Technology
Let's recharge
recharged.
that. We got 8 left. Okay, so at least we're not in cold.
Ground protection fully.
This is just I want to scan that. Came up a little late. That's already scanned. Same looking rock. Different though. Alright. I did say there was no hazardous fauna. Well, Yeah, it's weird how this thing doesn't snap all together. I'm gonna have to move some of that stuff probably.
Ground protection
Alright,
falling.
I need 5 more glass, so did I get enough? Silicate powder? Oh god, no. Not even close. Silicate powder is just, oh, wait. No, it's not. It's ferrite. Ferrite dust. Basalt, in this case. Let's try that again. Silicate powder is this stuff.
Ground protection falling.
Need to dig around a little bit. Get some more of that. Now you can see that as you progress through the game, some of these materials will be more readily available in your inventory, especially if you do a lot of this digging around stuff. What did I just get there? 204. That's good enough. Yeah, it's 40 each. That will allow me to get 5, which is another.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Come on. Got me some slack here, would ya?
Technology
Alright,
recharge.
so 5 more glass for another one of those. Yep. Glass. Back in here for a moment. What's my mission looking like now? Construct an outpost. So this is the Nexus mission. Place the indicated parts to construct the base. Access the base menu with C. Got it. Yeah. So when I spoke to Nada on the anomaly, this is what he kicked off here, the Atlas path. That's the red wire thing he was talking about. Yeah, so let's go down and fetch our glass. Build that unit that it's expecting me to do so. Like this. Go up here again. Get a bird's eye view. Of course, I'm probably going to delete all this at some point because I still need 25 magnetized ferrite. Dang!
Ground protection falling.
And don't have enough pure ferrite. The planet catches on fire. What was that for hot? Ouch. What's going on here? Why is it not letting me harvest this? Oh, the terrain manipulator. Need the mining beam. Right. Different colors. That's how you can identify that. I need 50. Oh, we're still on. Holy moly. Not asking for much, are you? Almost like the computer knows the resources that I have, and it's just asking me to do stuff that, mine and scan different things to get the stuff that I need. I know how to mine and stuff, so I don't need to be prompted to do that. That's gonna be enough. I need 50.
Ground protection falling.
And I got enough. Okay, so now I need to refine that to make 25 magnetized ferrite. So 15 seconds. And I'm going to build another one of these domes. Funny feeling excuse me, I should have left my base computer outside the dome. Okay. What, in that length of time? Really? Wow. Okay, well, whatever. Let's build another dome. the sky. Look at that. What that's about. Anyway. Alright, so I may have to move this, but put it right there for now. Establish power supply. 6 biofuel reactors. Really? Oh my goodness. How many metal platings do I have? 1. Oh, I need 6 of these. Can I even make 6 of those?
Thermal protection falling.
I think so. Actually, I need 5.
Constructed.
What else did I need? 5, and I need 125 more oxygen, which I do not have. I have 50. I need 75 more oxygen somehow. Need the plants have oxygen, I
Thermal
wonder?
protection falling.
What's that? That's mineral. These all have carbon. Trees.
Extreme heat damage
Yep,
detected.
gotcha. So suit. Ion battery.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, this is just not working out the way I hoped. And of course, if I do a scan, it should tell me where some of the stuff is. There's oxygen over there. There's oxygen over here. And over there. 192, 179, 202. Don't put anything too close there, bud. Make me walk over somewhere. Right, so this is the closest one. Go here. There seems to be a couple of plants here. Or at least there's that. I think that might be enough, actually. Oh, let's see, 6. So I need 150 total, right? Oh, 149. What the hell?
Thermal protection falling.
Scanner still recharging. Wow. I think it was over this way. Okay, what is this? Looks like a cave. Indeed. Alright. Wow, does that ever take forever to recharge? So,
Life support power low.
it's one of the reasons we need some of the upgrades to allow the scanner to recharge a little quicker.
Falling.
Grab all the opportunity stuff I can here. What's this? 29. Are we going to need that again too? There's some sodium up on the top left there. Yellow plant. Yellow glowy plant. Looks like it contains the carbon. There's my oxygen right there, I think. Unidentified plant. And it's the red oxygen plant. Exactly what it is.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Wow, don't give me any breaks there.
Technology
I
recharge.
should know this by now, right? Well, at least, there's a cool looking animal.
Thermal protection falling.
I think this will do it for the 6 biofuel reactors. Now we need to head back to the base, which is over there. And install that. Let me just grab this condensed carbon here. And the sodium just beyond. Up here.
Suit power cells depleted.
Yeah, so I need a gel pack, life support gel.
Technology recharge.
Alright, we should be in good shape now for at least a little while. And Establish power supply, biofuel. Down the bottom right, biofuel reactor, 0 of 6. Just... Oh, I'm going to catch on fire just as I go back to do that. I'm just standing beyond the wall of flame. Too much. Okay, where are we going to put that? Let's see. Down a little closer here. Okay, 6, eh? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Livestock unit, automated feeder. So I'm hoping it's going to give me all the blueprints to do that. Yeah, okay. 4 metal plates, polyfiber. I hope you gave me the recipe for that because I don't have that. Pretty sure. Let's see. 4 metal plates. Do that. Polyfiber I do not have. What the hell? Asking me to build stuff I can't even build. That's not fair. That is totally unfair, actually. Huh. Okay. I'll have to figure that one out. 2 polyfiber and 50 physium. Physium, whatever. It's poop. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to ask me to plant all these materials. This is going to take a while. I might have to finish this mission offline. My apologies, but you get the gist, right? It's basically building stuff. And, the worst thing is now is that I can't leave this. I can't leave this star system without aborting the mission. So, yeah, not sure what I'm going to do here. I don't have any way of obtaining those materials because there are no, as far as I'm aware, there are no buildings on this planet or on any planets in this system. I'm gonna double check that, but I'm pretty sure there isn't even a space station up there. Now I got my base down here, so doesn't matter where I go. As long as I'm in this star system, my base will be identified. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, it must be in behind. Yeah, there it is. It's in behind all this writing here. Luxembourg colony. Luxembourg. Luxembourg colony. Okay. And if I come out here, I will see that there's no space station. It's funny they ask you to do a weekend mission and don't give you the resources or possibility of acquiring those resources. There's a frostbound planet. What else have we got here? Tectonic. Another one like this one. Basalt. The giveaway there. Basalt, of course, is volcanic material. Any geologist will tell you that. Not that I'm a geologist, but by no stretch of the imagination. But I have heard the terms. Okay, so where the hell am I going to get that stuff? Yeah. Uncharted. Wow. How, right? how to do this. There's my initial base, Marty's survival shack. I don't have any way to get to that, or at least not that I know of. As a space anomaly shot me off in another direction completely. If I go and look at the star map, it'll probably be nowhere to be found. Let's see, where is the star map? Oh, and I don't have enough. I don't likely have enough. What's that for? Black hole. What? What the hell? Out of jump range. Okay, so it's asking, it's direct, the destination it's selected for me is a black hole for some reason. And this star system with the black hole in it is out of my jump range. So it's basically created a second hop. What I'm going to do is just current mission. So my current mission obviously is... That's not it, is it? Let's check it out. Terrestrial, no, this is the current mission. Construct the base. Don't know why it's pointing me at a black hole. Probably it here, is it? Reach the black hole, yeah. If I had this one, which is the anomaly mission, I should. It shouldn't be doing this. Destination black hole, free explorer. So, yeah, if I was to go somewhere to try to acquire the resources that I need, it would ask me if I want to abort the mission. Just watch. Oh. I thought for sure it would ask me to do that. Okay, so I don't even remember what I needed. Fiber optic or something. Blah blah blah. Is there oh, there's a space station in this star system. Yes, there is. It's down here. Usually they put you within fairly close navigable range of the space station. Of course, just the fact that there's one here doesn't mean that there will be access to those materials. Lycium and fiber, kind of fiber stuff. How much I need. I should take notes. Right? That's what, and if you have a brain that's as incapacitated as mine, you should take notes too. Pro tip. Yeah, not a pro at all. Fun. So I guess this is the place to go, right? The Galactic Terminal. See if they got what I'm looking for. Open prey. And they don't. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that I'll have to finish this mission offline and we can continue our base anomaly discovery next week. I don't even have the blueprint for it. Life support gel. Blah blah blah. Hyperdrive is out of fuel, of course. Did I have any extra? Probably not. I need antimatter and a housing. One of those. Oh, I need some more oxygen. Good thing I'm here because this is the place to get more oxygen. Let's just get a little bit of this stuff. I don't want to overdo it. I don't have. I do have a little bit of cash, but certainly not flush with it. Wow, out of space here. Get that. warp back to where I was at least. How am I doing here? Launch system needs recharging.
Technology recharge.
Okay. And yeah, I don't have the blueprint for that stuff. That's just unfair. Now, did I see Physium in here? Phosphorus. Not even close. Okay. Well, let's head down to the surface of a planet and see what we can find. C-20 Explorer. Is it even symmetrical? Trouble with some of the Explorers, at least in my opinion. Yeah, it's not. They're just not symmetrical. I just find that ugly. That's what it is. But it's really bulky with those huge things on the side there. Before I leave, actually, I'm just going to take a quick look at the mission agent over here. Maybe he has a mission that will allow me to gather poly fiber. I think that's what I'm looking for. No idea how many I need, but maybe he has a mission. No, he doesn't. He got units, nanites, and a warp pipe core. Deliver an item. Well, let's go with that, because that will fill up my hyperdrive, and delivering an item is not usually a hard deal. What happens is normally they give you the item in that case, which would be... Oh, don't know where it is. Did they actually give it to me? Fence chit? No, it's this stuff. Organic piping. I think that's what... Here goes our doorbell again. Okay, before I leave this side, I'm just gonna... One last check. For starters, let's see if there's any nanites in here. There is no repository. Check and see if there's a traveler here. There is not. Don't see one. Let's go over to the other side to see if there is a... If a ship comes in that I like, I'm gonna try to trade mine for it. Like I said earlier, I could always go to the anomaly and fish out my golden vector. That would be the most practical thing to do in terms of efficiency, but not necessarily in terms of wow factor. A lot of people think that, a lot of players think that that's just a crass thing to do, you know. Yeah, we know you got the golden vector. Don't need to be showing it off. It's just an ornament. But it's much more than an ornament. What do you got, my friend? Shield, life support, thermal protection. I could use that. Matter of fact, I think I already have one of those. Do I even have enough to purchase these things? 18 nanites. Couldn't buy anything if I wanted it. A photon cannon module, that would be nice to have. There's a weapon, of course. What do you got? C-class rifle. And what modules would you be peddling today's? You would be peddling S-class I'm looking for, of course. Oh, scanner, yay. Pulse spitter, yay. Mining beam, yay. Get the 3. Well, besides the scatter blaster, you got 3 of the ones I look for the most. What's this here? Distress signal. That'll lead me to a crash ship, probably. Or some other thing that I really don't want. May as well put like things together. Got a little bit of space there. I should get rid of this. Do that now. This car I'm too happy to purchase. slots. Purchase all scrap. Sell. Hello? Sell. Oh. Yeah, okay. So that's my stuff. Handful of cogs.
Units received.
Once useful springs and tank coolant. That is the 3 items that I can safely get rid of without any further complications. This wonderful space station room has nothing else except this, maybe? I don't know if there's any of these things in here. Get copper, which is useful to refine. Easier to buy it than have to mine it for sure.
Product received.
What else is in here that I might need? This is cheap.
Product received.
May as well get that.
Product received. No free slots in suit inventory.
What? Starship has a free slot. What are you talking about? No free slots. Oh, I see why. Because that thing is going to take up. Yeah, okay, so I can get 301 and not have to worry about overdoing the inventory. Oh. Let's get 301.
Product received.
Alright. What else? What other gaff did I just do here? Yeah. Oh, shite. Ferrite dust. Ferrite dust over here. Let's move some more over here. Yeah, okay. Did I see an empty spot on my ship? I just find it's better to use it like that than to mine it. Can I do any of this? Oh, I got the glove. I got the hazmat gauntlet. And I got the personal refiner. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't belong there. That belongs in here. Let's see, put that down here, switch this stuff around a little bit, load this up with a little bit of carbon.
Technology recharge.
How much carbon do I have left? Some. Okay, so polyfiber. Okay, there's 2 ways I can think of right off the top. There's 3 ships I missed looking at. What do we got here? 828, 5.5 million. Yeah, I'm not even close to that. My little paltry thing is only worth $500,000. I need to be acquiring a substantial amount of units before I can think of upgrading to that. That would be the ideal upgrade, actually, because, well, for starters, it has an enormous amount of storage. I have, so it's only 1.5 million. It has 22 slots. Mine has 15, see? Yeah, that would cost me. Just forego that for the time being. And I should jump out my ship there and do a save. What I'm going to do, Boiling Planet. Not going to the Boiling Planet just yet. See what else is in this system. Well, I guess somebody discovered it, so that's why it's highlighted. There are 3 planets and a moon, so obviously other options here. See what else is available. Starship guidance message. Return to the habitable planet. I know, right? This looks like a doom planet or something like that. Irradiated. This is bad. What about you, my friend? Are you the moon? No, you're a planet. You're erupting. Wow. What about the moon? Is the moon at least a little bit Where is the moon? Don't even know. I think it's behind this guy. I'm just going to go over this way and see if I can spot that. Just quickly. All right, so it's been 2 hours on this stream. It's right in the middle of an asteroid. Let's see. Can't see what.
No free slots in ship inventory.
No free slots in ship's inventory. There's the space station over there. Now, if my experience serves me right, that will likely be of the ringed planet. And of course, it will be obscured by that ring. So, that could be it right there. That looks like a strange little artifact. I'm just going to head towards that, just find out if that could actually be, yeah. I was thinking, my afterthought, but that could actually be just another asteroid. Let's go between these two other ones. I didn't see the moon on the first planet, so it's probably a moon of one of these two. And now that we're on the other side of that ring, we can stop and take a look. Can't see it.
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
That is the moon. Okay, let's do a quick scan. What is it? Barren. Wow. You know what? That's probably the best option. They tell me that moons are good places to land because they have the same number of planetary artifacts, but they're smaller, so they're more condensed. We'll see. I'm just looking for a place to dig out some of this stuff that I need. Polyfiber is a recipe or a blueprint I can learn from beating up on an industrial site. I have to find one first. So anyway, without boring you with the details of this search, I am going to end this stream right here, and we'll come. Oh, look at that! Isn't that a bonus drop pod right there? I'm gonna get an extra inventory slot very shortly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to end this stream right here. And thanks for watching. Really appreciate time. And yeah, we'll see you next week. And hopefully I will have completed that anomaly mission. It's fairly routine. I mean, the further you are into the game, the more resources you are likely to have access to, which will make this mission not a foregone conclusion, but it will certainly simplify the process. As it turns out, early in the game as I am, I don't have access to much of the resources that are required. I'm thinking in specifically the polyfiber. I don't even have the recipe to make that stuff, which is required for one of the building entities that it has requested me to build. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Cheers for now.